I can certainly say that contentious match between the rival houses left Mcgonagall with more than just injuries. It also created a lifelong desire in Minerva to see Slytherin crushed on the Quidditch pitch. Sounds like you're suggesting that Professor Mcgonagall is quite competitive. She certainly is that. It's one of my favorite things about her. And though we may not always agree about certain calls, I also know she can't abide cheaters. And I agree. Not agreed. Then I won't bother asking you for any chess move suggestions for the game the professor and I are playing? Probably a good call. McGonagall wouldn't like that. Though I couldn't help you if you did. I don't know a thing about wizard chess. Alright then. Safe on both counts? The truth is, McGonagall respects honesty, integrity, fairness, and commitment in all things. Though I wish she'd also respect my calls in Quidditch now that I'm referee. She heckles from the sidelines. Like you said, she's a true enthusiast. Thank you, Madam Hooch. This was really helpful. I'll leave you to prepare for your next class. Before you go, you should know Quidditch will be spinning up soon. You might be good at it. It certainly is popular here at Hogwarts. Thanks for letting me know. Good luck on your presentation and your chess game. Against someone as wily as Professor Mcgonagall, you're going to need it. That reminds me, it's time for my next move. I'm off to see Professor Mcgonagall next. Oh, we got some speech bubbles here. I'm happy to help a student so long as you don't mind me drinking ample amounts of butterbeer whilst they do. What about you? For any teacher appreciation presentation on Hagrid to be complete, it must include an interview with his creatures. True. He loves his animals. Crafty worries that dinner will be late unless Crafty gets help right away. Where's Dobby? Where is Dobby? I want to see Dobby. Or I want to see the name Dobby. Professor Mcgonagall, I've been looking for you. Yes, but if you could hold on a moment, it seems there's a problem in the kitchens. Now, go on. You were saying, Crafty? Crafty needs Professor Mcgonagall to come to kitchens right away. Crafty worries dinner won't be ready in time. Then take it up with Pitts. I don't see why I should need to intervene. Crafty is here because Pitts specifically asked Crafty to bring Professor Mcgonagall. Well, let's not resort to hysterics. I'll come with you promptly, if it's that important. But Professor, I was hoping we could continue our interview for the teacher appreciation presentation. I'm very sorry, but whatever this problem with Pitts is, it seems I must intervene, lest we all go hungry. I see. Well, then perhaps I could come with you and we could talk on the way? It's just that I want to be prepared for the celebration, what with you being specially recognized and all. Yes, you have mentioned that. And of course I'm eager to get back to our chess game as well. I see you've already strategizing well. I see you're already strategizing well. Bringing up our game is wise. And I admit I am curious what your next move might be if you're willing to give me a preview. Take out my castle, have decided, or I'm keeping them to myself. No. Some secrets it's best to keep to myself. I think I'll keep my next move to myself, Professor. What kind of clever strategy calls for a player to tell their opponent what they are planning? Everything one does in chess sends a message. Including keeping one's plans close to the vest. Crafty is anxious. Pitts will reprimand Crafty for not returning quickly with Minerva Mcgonagall. Very well, let us get on with it then. I don't want you to fret anymore. Miss Spirits, I'll meet you in the Transfiguration classroom quite soon to continue both our endeavors. Oh! Hi, Penny! I guess we're gonna talk now? Hello, Emmzy. I saw you talking to Professor Mcgonagall. Did you get some helpful information for your presentation? Unfortunately, she was too busy to talk right now, Penny. What if we never sit down again? I'd hate to make a fool of myself at the celebration. Professor Mcgonagall will make more time for you, I'm sure of it. In the meantime, why don't you tell me who you've talked to so far and what you've learned from them? Sounds like interviewing Professor Quirrell and Madam Hooch was very informative and helpful. It's true. So far, I've learned that Mcgonagall is considered to be wise, humane, and competitive. But I still need something more personal. I want to go deeper into what makes Mcgonagall, well, Mcgonagall. Huh? Got any ideas who to interview next? So far, I've talked to a former student who's now a peer and someone who knows Mcgonagall as an athlete. Well, if you want to get some real personal insight into Professor Mcgonagall, you should talk to a friend. That's who would know me best. You're right. Maybe even someone Professor Mcgonagall grew up with. Huh? I believe Professor Sprout and Professor Mcgonagall overlapped when they were students at Hogwarts. Professor Sprout is perfect! Time to interview the herbology professor. Got some speech bubbles here. I wonder if the teacher appreciation celebration will have butterbeer. And you? Why isn't there a student appreciation celebration? I mean, yeah, but I guess them's the rules. Oh, Marilla. I think I should have my own appreciation day. I'd call it the most powerful witch at Hogwarts Day. Professor Sprout! Oh. Greetings, Emmzy Spirits. Nice to see you outside of Hufflepuff House for a change. I agree. You know, we all feel lucky to have you as our head of house professor. How kind. So to what do I owe the pleasure of you chasing me across the training grounds today? I hope the venomous tentacula hasn't overrun the Hufflepuff common room again. I was hoping we could talk about your relationship with Professor Mcgonagall. I'm working on my presentation about her for the Teacher Appreciation Celebration. Why did I almost say theater for teacher? What is wrong with me? Congratulations! You're very lucky to have such a wonderful subject. I agree. I've talked to your peers, but was especially interested in the fact that you've been friends for so long. Oh. That's true, as we met here at Hogwarts when we were just students many years ago. So I'd be happy to talk to you, though there's something I'd like in return. What's that? It's simply something I often ask the students here at Hogwarts, a curiosity as the resident herbologist. What is your favorite magical plant? Mistletoe, whomping willow, or gillyweed? Okay, I'm gonna go a little cheesy here. Maybe it's because it reminds me of the holidays, but I quite like mistletoe. Not a magical plant, but a lovely one nonetheless. Both festive and meant for stealing holiday kisses. Yeah, I know, I'm so cheesy. Huh. Your choice indicates that you're a romantic. Am I? Oh. And now that you've satisfied my curiosity, let's talk about my friend Professor Mcgonagall. Brilliant! And let me guess, I have to use energy, right? For 3 hours, of course. Always whenever I have the lowest energy. It's like, hey, we want you to use more energy for this segment. It sounds like you and Professor Mcgonagall supported each other as classmates and friends.
Oh.
Yes, that's true. I think the thing that I find most wonderful about her is her caring and devotion as a friend. She does seem quite devoted. I notice she's always helping others, rushing off to deal with teaching work or sudden problems at Hogwarts.
Oh.
You sound a bit disappointed. Are your interviews proving challenging? Maybe I was just excited about getting to spend time with one of the most popular teachers at the school. We're playing a wizard chess game, which is exciting, but I'm having trouble getting her to open up for the interview. I can see you appreciate Professor Mcgonagall, but that you feel tested by her too. And that's understandable. As a teacher, she's quite formidable. You have to earn her respect. But I can assure you that, like plants, all relationships simply need time and nurturing to bloom. So, you think my relationship with the professor can blossom like a plant? Absolutely. Take what you learned so far and tend to the relationship and you'll see for yourself. Thank you, Professor. You may have even given me some ideas for my next chess move. And now I'm off to see Professor Mcgonagall. Hopefully this time we'll go see her. So, Professor, you wanted to play some more of our game before we did our interview? And now it's progress. So, how am I doing? I must say I'm surprised by your most recent move. Why? That was to be my question. You moved your rook. You then clearly just sacrificed your pawn. Did you not? Perhaps I did, but I've learned sometimes it takes sacrifice to get what you want. And what exactly do you want in this moment? To get on with our interview when the chit-chat or nurture our relationship? Nurture. What I want is to nurture our relationship over this game of wizard chess. A kind goal, and a worthy one. I applaud you for coming right out and saying it. Oh, I just love her with her hands and everything. Okay, that's a good step in the right direction. She's a bit pleased to hear that answer. I'm so pleased. Though I'm still perplexed. Is your strategy to lose to learn more about me? Because that would be quite disappointing. I thought it might help you share a bit more if you were winning. But should have remembered Madam Hooch saying you quite enjoy honest competition as well. I see you've been talking about me with my peers. And possibly even using information you've learned from them to guide you in our game. It's true, but I can explain. I think that would be best. At this point, I'm just trying to think, like, should I just skip this, like, thing? I mean, we kind of already know the drill. It's like I use energy to get stars and all that. I think at this point, maybe I should just strongly focus on the storyline. Because usually the energy thing takes forever. So you see, I only talk to your peers and friends as a way to get to know you. And I learned quite a bit. It's wise to get to know your opponent. I'm just trying so hard not to disappoint you, Professor. Then play honestly and wisely. I assure you, I want to see you do your best always. But you spend a lot of time worrying about what's to come. Thinking about your brother, chasing curses, making foolish mistakes in the game we're playing here and now because you're worried about our next interview? I suppose you're right about that. Seems silly. I'm glad you agree. The best way to learn is to focus on the present, rather than getting caught in the past or what's to come. By doing that today, you've put yourself in a corner in our game. Blimey! I hope I can get out of it. Fret not, there's always a path forward, and I'm quite enjoying our talks. By the way, bleh. But the way to earn my respect is to show me you respect the game. No more needless sacrifices. I understand. Thank you, Professor. Promise me you'll do your best, consider your next move wisely, and we'll talk again soon. Okay, I've finally completed part 2. Okay, we're up to part 3. Professor Snape and Headmaster Dumbledore help with your presentation as your wizard chess game with Professor Mcgonagall takes an unexpected turn. Oh boy. Oh, gotta open this up first. Yes, bonus energy, thank you. 4 hours to learn from Snape. Wait a minute, hold on. Oh, I only have 2 days. 2 days to complete the next 2 tasks. Well, considering this one's a bit short, I do have a candy, so I'm going to try and... Oh my goodness, I actually do have enough to use jewels, but I'm going to sacrifice the candy because, yeah, I'm going to sacrifice the candy because knowing that with the number of energy uses and the number of times I have to wait for the whole recharge, yeah, I know I still have 2 days to do this special side quest, but I want to try and do most of it before the time limit's up. So, yeah, I'm just gonna have to sacrifice a candy. You make me jump to an hour? Okay, I'm not gonna waste another candy. You know what? Yeah. I think I might wait an hour. Less than an hour. Okay, so we're just sitting and talking. I'm telling you, Penny, it's like Professor Mcgonagall knows something about everything. When we're playing chess, it's like she can read my every move. She's just so wise and magical. She's both those things, Emmzy. You knew that before you even started the teacher appreciation interview. And I'm still not sure what I'll say in my presentation, but it has to be good as she's the special honoree. Well, you're definitely making progress by interviewing the teachers and playing wizard chess with Mcgonagall. Didn't she tell you that getting to know your opponent is a good strategy? Well, that's exactly what you're doing. You're right, Penny, but Mcgonagall also told me I have trouble staying present. Wise words indeed, Spirits. So why don't you focus on the task at hand? Which is reviewing your Wiggenweld potion. Professor Snape, I feel like you always somehow sneak up on me. How could I sneak up on you in my own classroom? Unless, of course, your head was somewhere else, like Professor Mcgonagall suggested. Yes, Professor? The potion, Spirits. Need I remind you the last time you made the concoction, it was merely possible. Professor Snape's got a point, so let's focus on the present like Professor McGonagall suggested. Alright, Penny, let's review this potion. Also, where is Rowan during this whole side quest? Like, what is she doing? And even Ben. Okay, I have an hour, but I have enough energy to do that, so I'll, like, fly through this pretty much. Okay, the brew is done. Now we just have to wait for it to cool, and then the potion is ready. Are you sure it's supposed to turn that turquoise color at the end? Absolutely. Are you questioning my potions making, Emmzy? I'm just worried that much like I've almost botched potions in the past, I could be botching the game of wizard chess I'm playing with Professor Mcgonagall. I just don't want to disappoint her in the game or the presentation. What Minerva McGonagall respects more than anything is people who don't quit. She and I have that in common. I see that, Professor. She deserves to be properly honored at the Teacher Appreciation Feast, unless you fail her by giving up. Is that what you are, Spirits? A failure? Heck no, Snape! No way, I'm a winner, Professor Snape. I'll do my best for Professor McGonagall at the presentation. And in our chess game. That remains to be seen. But in the meantime, may I suggest you stop whining and wallowing, and rise to the occasion, else you disappoint us all at the Teacher Appreciation Celebration. Well, that sounded like a threat. Professor Snape can just be a bit gruff. But maybe you can use his words to embolden you to do your best in your presentation. As well as in the wizard chess game, playing should be fun, not scary. You're right, it is fun. I'm lucky to even get to play with Professor McGonagall. No other student has that chance. Exactly! I bet Professor McGonagall believes in you, and so do I. And I just thought of someone I believe in, who could have the answers I need. Who? The headmaster. I'm headed to see Professor Dumbledore next. Oh my goodness, Dumbledore's office. Wait, have we been to his office before? Oh my goodness, I don't know if this is our first time going, or our second time, or I don't know. I have a very dark memory, but I think we're going to his office. But before I do that, let me try and collect some energy along the way to make sure that at least I have a few when we get started on our little energy sessions. Okay, I collected about a few, but I know it won't be enough. But hopefully I can watch ads, or I'll just have to wait for a couple minutes for a full recharge. But anyways, let's go talk to Dumbledore now. In his office, this is going to be amazing! Oh, this looks so cool! Oh my goodness! Thank you for agreeing to see me on such short notice, Headmaster. Your note came at an opportune time. I have been meaning to call you in myself. Oh, really? I've been hearing interesting rumors about you and your activities lately, and I have some opinions about them. Activities, sir? Yes, you've been very busy, so I felt it was time we talked. Do you have any idea what it's about? Curse vaults on my god, is it about my research? Is it about my research on Professor McGonagall? Indeed it is. Brilliant, because that's exactly why I asked to speak with you. I'm glad to hear it. Proceed. I've been thinking that to really honor Professor McGonagall at the Teacher Appreciation Celebration, that I needed to talk to people who know her best, so I've been interviewing her friends and peers. I admit I've heard about your pursuit of information about our esteemed honoree. And I'm happy to hear you've been doing your homework. It's why I wanted to call you here as well, to commend you. Commend me? Well, I'm glad, because as headmaster, you're at the top of the list of people I need to talk to. After all, you've known her the longest. It's true, I do have a unique insight into Professor Mcgonagall, and aside from having the privilege to work with her these many years, I also had the honor of teaching her in her own time as a student here at Hogwarts. Wow, I've heard so many great and interesting things about the professor so far. But I really want to know what makes her special to you, Headmaster. Then let's begin. Helping you to further appreciate Professor McGonagall would be my pleasure. And we got about 3 hours, but if I try to get 3 stars, that's at least good enough. So, as you can see, I am no shortage of qualities to extol about the subject of your presentation. And as we discussed, not only is she wise and a master of wizard chess, but it's been most satisfying to see her grow into a master of magic as well. Did you always know she was going to join the staff at Hogwarts? Actually, we were her second job after she graduated. Though, I have to admit, I was relieved she chose to call us here when she decided to leave the Ministry of Magic. Professor McGonagall worked for the Ministry? I had no idea. For a time after, yes, she did. I bet a lot of people are glad she made the decision to teach here instead. Indeed, Professor McGonagall is dedicated, but possibly my favorite thing about her is how trustworthy she is. She would never let down her colleagues or any of the students at Hogwarts. In fact, Professor McGonagall is the person I would entrust Hogwarts to in my absence. Professor McGonagall would be brilliant, of course, but I hope that day never comes, sir. I assure you that it has and it will again. But Professor McGonagall has the strength to handle whatever comes her way. She has my complete trust and my faith. I definitely don't want to disappoint Professor McGonagall at the celebration. You won't if you have faith and trust in your teacher as well. As I said, she won't let you down, as I expect you won't either. Thank you, Headmaster. Good luck in your presentation and in your wizard chess game. You have to be quite the player to best your professor. You're right, I'm sure. But for now, I need to decide on my next move and bring it back to Professor McGonagall. It's time for our next interview. This game has gotten quite exciting, Professor. You're definitely offering me a challenge. That is the intention. Nothing in life worth earning comes easily. It certainly sounds that way, and you clearly worked hard throughout your career. In fact, the headmaster thinks of you as a master of magic. From Dumbledore, that's quite a compliment, and as he is one of the most skilled wizards of our time. Sometimes I wonder if I will ever be that skilled too, or if I have what it takes. To wonder is to waste time. The answer is within you, so let's have it. What do you think is required to become a master of magic? Hard work, luck, or talent? Hard work, right? I expect it takes hard work, but I'm confident I can become a master of magic if I work as hard as you have. Partly because I take my studies seriously, Professor, just as you did. Your teachers will appreciate that, as do I. I'll take that to heart, Professor. Anything is possible, but one does not become versed in the magical arts overnight. You still have a long road ahead and much to learn. I know, and I have to say it's been fascinating learning more about you, Professor. For instance, I didn't know you had a Muggle parent. Does that qualify as fascinating? It's simply a fact. Well, then let's talk about your student achievements. I was so impressed to hear you were a prefect, a head girl, and aced all your exams. And also that you played Quidditch in a famous match between Gryffindor and Slytherin. Is there a question in the midst of all this rambling? I guess I'm just curious to hear more about them right from the hippogriff's mouth. If you think it will be helpful for your presentation, we can discuss this all in greater depth as we play. I'd love to hear anything more you have to add. Thanks, Professor. Hearing your thoughts on what I've learned so far is very helpful. And yet you still have more questions, I assume. Actually, there was one fact I learned while talking to Professor Dumbledore that surprised me. Well, are you going to ask about it promptly or leave it hanging there for me to wonder about? I guess I was surprised to hear you came to Hogwarts after working in the Ministry of Magic. And I'm wondering, was working there part of your long-term plan? Is that what you think? That my life has always gone according to plan? Well, it's just that you seem to be successful at everything you set your mind to. Even your chess moves during this game have been so methodical and strategic. Oh, you do still have much to learn about the journey of life. So leaving the ministry isn't something you anticipated? It's hardly a sordid story. I worked there for a year and then made a choice to be an educator. I guess I wondered if there was something more to it. Perhaps our choices can affect who we are. Every move you make during our chess game has ramifications. And the choices you make very soon will determine what you'll say at your presentation and how I'll be represented. Until then, I would be remiss if I didn't mention that you are now in check. Oh no! Don't fret, the game isn't over yet. Though you'll have to wait until our final why am I flubbing? Our final chess session to see if you'll be the victor in this game. Do well in your teacher appreciation presentation and then we will return to finish our match. I completed part 3! Oh my goodness, one more to go. You finally celebrate Professor Mcgonagall at the Teacher Appreciation Celebration. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, wait, gotta open this. And extra energy. I think I kind of already knew. Like, I felt it coming because I saw it for a split second, like it was a flash bug. What am I doing here? Meet in the courtyard to finish your presentation. I'm actually right in front of the courtyard. So let's just go. Ooh, what's going on here? Oh look, a chess set over here. We got some speech bubbles. And before I go talk to Hagrid, let me just touch these speech bubbles. I believe I will have an even deeper appreciation of our students after their presentations. Teacher appreciation is almost over. That's when I'll celebrate. I'm nervous about my presentation at the Teacher Appreciation Celebration. Thanks for meeting me, Hagrid. I'm quite happy to be here, though I'm not sure what for. Yeah, why did you want to see us, spirits? I have places to be and spells to learn. I have a feeling this has something to do with the Teacher Appreciation Celebration. Our presentations are coming up quickly. You're right, Penny. I'm trying to figure out what's most important to say about Professor Mcgonagall. I wanted to go over what I've learned so far and get your opinions on what to feature as well. Sounds brilliant. I'd love to help. I'm not sure you would agree with my opinions, spirits. I want to hear from people who will approach their presentation differently, Marilla. Then I guess it makes perfect sense that I'm here. But what did you need me for then? You're actually part of the faculty, Hagrid, so of course your opinion matters. Maybe the most. So, sound reasoning. I'd be happy to give you my opinion then as well. Perfect, let's discuss! You certainly learned a lot about the guest of honor for the Teacher Appreciation Celebration, Emmzy. I agree, Hagrid, but I'm curious what you each think is the most important of the qualities to highlight. Professor Mcgonagall surely is wise and trustworthy, both important qualities in a teacher. I like that she's competitive and tenacious, because I am too. Of course. And I quite admire that Professor Mcgonagall is both humane and devoted in all things. That about covers it, and she's all of those things. But what do you think, Emmzy? Which of these qualities is most important to you to showcase in your presentation? Wise, trustworthy, competitive, humane, and devoted. I'm thinking of the first or the third. I don't know. Well, certainly she'll be devoted to Hogwarts, so I'm going with what Penny kind of said. I want to make sure I present Professor Mcgonagall as humane and devoted. To her students, to her fellow professors, and to her friends, she may come across as stern, but she's also compassionate and caring. Professor Sprout and Professor Quirrell made that quite clear. What could be more important when it comes to teaching? There you have it, Emmzy. You know exactly what you want to say. Can I go back to not caring now? Oh, Marilla is a mood. Yes, Marilla, and thanks. Thanks all. I think I have everything I need to do Professor McGonagall justice with my presentation. I'm sure you do, but the truth is, if you speak from the heart, you can't go wrong. I hope so, because the next time we're all together, we'll be at the celebration. Which means it's almost time for a right proper Hogwarts feast. Oh, look at everyone here! This is massive! This is insane! Oh yeah, it's time for the presentation. Okay, now before I do that, let's talk to the students here first. So far the presentations have been quite good, though Marilla's was so fast it might not count. I worry about being away from the library. If I'm gone, who will preserve its quiet sanctity? I'm pretty sure it'll be quiet, no matter what. Now there was one more. Quirrell, at a Muggle feast it's typical to drink something they call champagne, but I find it gives me a headache. Okay, let's just begin. And that's why I appreciate Professor Snape, because not only is he a brilliant potions master, but he also always finds a way to make me smile. So thank you, Professor Snape, for cheering me up always. Yeah, oh, bleh. Yes, well. Oh, there's Rowan. I see her just clapping along. Leave it to Penny to pour sunshine and rainbows over even Snape, the darkest teacher in the lot. Well, I feel quite pleased with how that went. Yeah, old Snape looks real happy. This means my presentation must be coming up soon. You're right, it's almost time, Emmzy. Are you nervous? Yes. I'm definitely nervous. It's a big responsibility to present on the guest of honor. That's true, but don't be nervous. You're eminently prepared. You've interviewed several professors. You talked out what you're going to say with your friends. And you've spent quality time with Professor McGonagall too. Thanks, Penny. You already decided what you're going to highlight. Just remember what Hagrid said and speak from the heart. And now it's time for our final presentation on the guest of honor, Professor Minerva McGonagall. Miss Spirits, if you could please join us. Okay, here we go. Whew. Oh, cute! I have a little step up because I'm too short. Thank you, Professor Dumbledore. I'm excited to be doing my presentation on Professor Mcgonagall. And let me guess, is it energy thing? Yes, it's an energy thing. So as you can see, Professor Mcgonagall had a long list of accomplishments before she even began teaching. And after decades of teaching young wizards and witches at Hogwarts, Professor McGonagall's made many friends. And also fans in both her colleagues and students. But what I found most compelling about the professor is how humane and devoted she is, not only to her friends, but to her students and colleagues. Whether she's helping students see the strength in knowledge and how it can free you from a bully, or helping a friend study for their owls when she was just a student herself. Or even making sure I had fun in my interview by engaging me in a spirited game of chess. She is compassionate. Knowledge is power, and Professor McGonagall knows that. Well said. I never known a truer friend. We're lucky to know you, Minerva. Minerva? Sorry. I think Emmzy is doing brilliantly. Was there something else you'd like to add, Miss Spirits? Just that teachers like Professor McGonagall matter, and not just for the subjects they teach, but because they choose to educate and prepare us for a challenging and ever-changing world. At Hogwarts, our home away from home, our teachers are more than just educators. They're also our family. Just this awkward silence, but I think they're all loving it. So thanks to all our teachers, and especially to Professor McGonagall on this anniversary. Hear, hear! Yay! Woo! Yay! Everyone's clapping and cheering. You know, what I said is probably the most sappiest but beautiful thing I've ever said. Well done, Miss Spirits. Yes, that was quite the celebration of our friend. You clearly got to know our esteemed colleague well. You do research so well. Perhaps someday you should go on a quest for knowledge. Wow, thanks. I really appreciate all the encouragement and kind words. Now, let's join the feast. Miss Spirits, I must second my colleague's sentiment. And thank you for your lovely presentation on me, and for what you said about all your teachers. Of course, Professor. I hope you feel it did you justice. It most certainly did, but let's not fish for more compliments. I wouldn't say I enjoyed it if I didn't. I'd simply be polite and then help myself to some butterbeer. I have to admit, I'm relieved to be done with it all. But you're not done yet. We still have our wizard chess game. I'll see you soon to finish it. Oh yeah. We got one more round. We must finish the chess game once and for all. I can hardly believe this is our last wizard Why am I flubbing up chess and session? Oh my goodness, the CH and the S are now tripping me up. Anyways, I'm gonna repeat from the beginning. Anyways, I can hardly believe this is our last wizard chess session, Professor McGonagall. Indeed it is, and I was happy to see you get out of the check you were in when last we met. I have to thank you for giving me such a unique experience while preparing for my presentation. None of the other students got to play chess with the teacher they were interviewing. I'm glad you enjoyed our game. You've conducted yourself in a manner I appreciate in our time together. I especially like that you focused your presentation on values I truly respect, such as humanity and devotion. I was only saying what I heard from others and saw myself, Professor. You're all that and more. Still, you exhibited a deep appreciation and respect for all teachers as well. which may have been my favorite part of the presentation.
Mm?
But I'm curious what your favorite part of this experience has been. Talking to all professors, the wizard chess, or our talks. You already know which one I picked. That's easy, our talks. We don't often get this much one-on-one time with our professors. And especially not with you. It was a real pleasure. That's very kind of you to say.
Mm?
Though I must admit, I'd like to hear about your interactions with your other teachers as well. Dang it. Well, I'd be happy to tell you about them. It seems your friends and fellow teachers appreciate you as much as you appreciate them. Yes, that's true, and I'm very grateful for that. And for this celebration Professor Dumbledore organized. Though I realize I didn't make the interview process entirely easy on you. Like you once said, nothing in life worth earning comes easily. Still, I've been thinking about it, and perhaps there's a reason. What is it, Professor? I lost someone very dear to me not long ago, and so talking about my past felt especially difficult. I'm so sorry to hear that. Thank you, and although I wouldn't normally share information of a personal nature with a student, I know you, too, have suffered loss in life, and yet you keep on going. That's why I wanted you to understand. There is no perfect plan for our journeys. In life, as in chess, you must be ready to change and adapt. How do you mean? Well, when your brother first disappeared, you changed. When you came to Hogwarts, you had to grow. Even in our interviews, you had to find new ways to learn because of obstacles you didn't expect. Well, that's true. So you see, it's not the plans you make in chess or in life, or even whether you win or lose. It's how you move forward from the game and take those lessons to the next one that matters most. Oh, is it just me, or does the chess piece look like there's a lot less on the board? Anyways, thanks, Professor. I'll remember that. Also, why aren't the chess pieces moving? Why are they not moving? I want to see them move. Good, because it's time for your next move. In this game, at least. That's why we're not moving, because I'm supposed to move. What will it be? Yes, what will it be? Knight to h3. Ooh, I did it! Did I? Oh, I lost! Wait, I'm in checkmate? You won, Professor! This time, you'll have many others. And to that end, I'd like to give you something. One of my very own wizard chessboards. Consider it a memento of our time together. I don't know what to say. Say nothing. You were a worthy opponent. You've earned it. Thank you, Professor. But don't you need your chessboards? Don't worry about me. I have another. And I expect we'll both find clever ways to use our chessboards. To the benefit of ourselves, and perhaps even to the benefit of Hogwarts in the future. I did it! I finished the special celebration of Hogwarts teachers! And I got a chess set! Nice! Well, now all that's left to do is basically jump back to the main story at hand and study Transfiguration, because I need to learn Reparo first. I need to study first to learn Reparo. And also, I won 3 chocolate frogs, so let's open them up. Ooh, bonus energy. Bonus energy. Oh, this one's new. Who's you? Uric the Oddball. Clearly you are an oddball. You got a jellyfish hat. A medieval wizard who became famous for wearing a jellyfish as a hat. Classic signature. Also, you have a feather. You're holding a feather, but that's amazing. Okay, collect all use. See, if you see here, I can't instantly learn Reparo because even in the quest box it looks like I have unlocked it. Problem is I need to earn the stars. So I need to go ahead, study, and then do the spell. But I think the gold one is part of the quest, so yeah. And there's Rowan! Hi, Rowan! Excuse me. I have 3 hours, but I have 44 energy after that special quest, side quest, so now let's begin. Memorize shape. You must visualize the objects in your head to ensure your transfiguration is executed properly. Okay, sure thing. We already know about the energy thing, so I'll just kind of skip this process. Now with the object vanished, see if you can recall its shape. Oh, okay, cool. Recall the cauldron, recall the cauldron, recall the cauldron, yep. Did it! Now study Transfiguration alphabet. I'd like everyone to come up front and see closely what I have written on the blackboard. I just randomly leveled up in the middle of class. Nice. Thank you. Anyways, where was I? Are you following this, students? Please pay very close attention. Sure thing. Oh, talk to Rowan. This is interesting and new. Hey, Emmzy, can I trouble you for a minute? I just see Mcgonagall standing in the background. That's so cool. She's like trying to keep watch of us, but she's just casually letting us just talk to one another. I have a small question for you. Let's see if you know the answer. Okay. What is a spell used to mend broken objects? I haven't learned it yet, but I believe it's this one. Yes. And ironically, or coincidentally, I'm about to learn that spell. Access object. Knowing proper weights and measurements will improve the accuracy of your transfigurations. Okay. Now weigh your items carefully and take notes of the results. Okay. Gotta do this long, way round. Okay, but let's weigh. Oh, we weigh matches? What's with the suspense? Put them down. Oh, they're heavy. No, they're light. Nope. Equally balanced. Prepare to cast Transfiguration, of course. Now it's your turn. Attempt to cast the Transfiguration. Sure thing. I'm the only one with a cat cauldron, so I gotta catch up now. Now cast your Transfiguration. Sure thing. Let's do Spiral with a tail. Did it! Woohoo! Wait, what? I got 5 stars, but full stars I get 50 crests? Okay, well I got 5 stars. Now I need about 2 more to unlock the Reparo lesson. Study Transfiguration? Done. Learn Revelio. You have proven yourself well done. I have class now, but I will notify you when it's time for your lesson in Revelio. Okay, you know what? Perfect! I'm gonna do some more studying. Let me see about side quests. Ooh, I gotta collect that, because I need it for the animals. I still need a couple more books to adopt the fairy. I'll, from time to time, go to the dueling area. Yeah, I will feed my pets, but I just need 2 more stars so I can do the study session. I'll just take the lowest lesson, because I just only need 2 more stars in order to unlock Reparo, and then maybe learn Reparo. So, I'm already in the classroom, so sorry for being a little burpy, but I gotta open up this frog. And extra energy. Perfect. That's what I need right now. Okay, so 1 hour. Let's start. Perfect. And I'll just, fly through this, basically. So, Reparophage review. Welcome back to Transfiguration class. Today we'll be reviewing the on-transfiguration spell Reparophage. I believe I already went through this, but my dirt memory is in place, so I'm gonna probably go through the whole process again, but everyone makes mistakes, but it takes a truly studious soul to know how to correct them. You might find a review of Repyrophage to be helpful, so why don't we begin? Sure thing. 1 star done, and now all that's left is the Avatar, and then, yeah. Better take some courage. Because I know I'll get more knowledge in this class, and empathy with Flitwick, I believe. Emmzy Spirits, let's test your preparation. Okay. Which spell transfigures an object into a rabbit? This one? I don't know my spells, apparently. Oh, that's so embarrassing. Well, it's a good thing I'm not a Ravenclaw, because if I were, that would be even highly embarrassing, because Ravenclaws are supposed to be super intelligent. I'm eager to see how much you've learned since our last Repyrophage lesson. Okay, let's go. Collect so many green, pink points. And we're done! Ooh. Some courage. Now let's see how far your Repyrophage has come. Sure thing. And smiley face. Did it! And I was the first one this time because everyone else still has the cat cauldron. Okay, nice! I also got 20 crests. What does this mean, though? But anyways, I'll collect the stars. I can now learn the spell. But, of course, I'm at low energy, so I need to wait until I'm a bit charged up. But in the meantime, I can go feed my pets now because I believe they're hungry. Oh, yeah, also, I just adopted a new creature called the Porlock. I'll go and show you the Porlock. So, I already got my Porlock to Trusting 3, so let's do some bonding. Yeah. Get some XP, and feed ×3. At this point, I gotta be careful not to go ×3 all the time, so... Oh yeah, with the feeding sequence, the Porlock, when it's mistrustful, it grabs the treat with its foot. But because now Oh, devoted, that's new! That's actually... I've never seen devoted before. Ooh, collect these rewards, yes. And I'll check back on you within an hour. Okay, I completed my planner. Nice. Now let me just go... Okay, wait. Let me see about my Niffler. I'll bond, because it's at affectionate. And interact. You're so cute! Where'd you go? There you are! Hugs. I love its cute little happy face. Anyways, I mean, I could feed my Niffler, but I should probably think about getting more treats soon. So, maybe I'll wait a bit more for the Reparia lesson. I mean, I do have 11 energy, but I'll wait until I have a bit more. Or what I can do is just... I'm gonna go wander around Hogwarts, collect some energy, to get a bit of a head start in the lesson. So, let's go here. Get the girl in the painting. And get the ghost. Yeah, the jokester ghost. What else? Dungeons? House elf sleeping on the job? Also, what's going on here? Oh, something is in dormitory. Okay, I'm gonna check dormitory real quick. Oh yeah, the chess set that I got from Mcgonagall. Oh, that is so cool. I got an extra jewel. I like how it just sits, it props itself there. That's amazing. So now I can just play it in my room. Also, I can get an animal, but let's see. Oh, okay, the two-tailed doggy, I need about 50 brown books. That I need 60. Oh, that I need 80, and it's so cute. It's so fluffy and small. 50, 120. Oh, it's a little puppy version. Little kitty version. No way am I getting that. Data maybe? Ooh, yeah. Lots of these are books, but I mean, I can get, maybe I can try and get some of them. Maybe the toad or the mouse. Let's just go to the Dueling Club and try and earn a bit more jewels. I need about 25 wins, so, and I've already done like 4, but I have money to do another duel. And then I have to wait for like 8 hours again for another duel. Oh, but I'm doing a duel with Carol. Hi, Carol. Aggressive. Ooh, yeah. I'm an Expelliarmus that wand. And sneaky. I'm going to go Rictus and Pride. It's been a while since I've used this spell. I mean, I know it doesn't give enough, like, damage, but I just miss this spell. It's a tickle spell. A tickle, tickle, tickle. Okay, I better go defensive. Oh, dang it. You're only using vials on me. Okay, I better heal with the Mcgonagall potion. Glug, 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 glug. Now, let's try sneaky. Oh. Okay, well, I better do Flipendo. Come on, Flipendo. Oh, yes. Yes. I won. Collect the extra energy and XP. And then I gotta... Why did I say 8 hours? I meant 7 for the duels. Like, every 7 hours, I then have to duel a person one at a time. Let's see how much energy I have. Okay, 17. That might be a good head start. Oh, why did I click here? That was an accident. Apparently, I just realized there's achievements. That's why I had a quest icon by my profile, so it looks like, Oh! Oh, but I already finished year 1, and I didn't get any of these special side quests. So, I can randomly get some side quests. That's actually kind of cool that I can get extra jewels from these type of achievements. But since I've done the Mcgonagall one, I'll collect that. So I think... I know I'm not going to get a year 1, because I'm already way past year 1, but maybe I could try and get some year 2. I think some of them are like holiday themed. Probably. Let's try Repario now. I mean, I do have the stars, but I'll just have to, like, you know, wait for a couple minutes, then recharge on energy, maybe watch ads or something. But anyways, let's... 8 hours! Okay, perfect! Just give me enough time, just to, you know, wait for it to fully recharge and all that. But you know what? Let's get a bit of a head start now. Reparo lecture, of course. Welcome to Transfiguration class. Today we will learn Reparo, a useful spell for repairing broken objects. We will begin with a lecture on how to mend objects with Reparo. Please be attentive. I'll be testing you. Yep. And I already got 1 star and I'm all out of energy. Let's get a bit, Okay, I'll get a bit more animal food while I'm at it as well. And now, let us see if you have been paying attention. What makes a transformation easier? Volume, speed, or similarity in appearance? Volume? Similarity in appearance? Oy. Reparo demonstration. And now I will give you a demonstration of the proper way to cast Reparo. Observe. Oh yes, I could just watch ads. Perfect. Probably a bit of empathy this time. This is the most important part, so please pay extra close attention. Okay, sure thing. And now. Got it. I'm not even looking at what she's doing. I'm just looking at the teacher. Oh! Okay, I saw that. That was impressive. Okay, now study Reparo. Or Reparo. Please review the chapter on mending spells. Sure thing. Okay? I'm concentrating this time. I know you're standing there supervising all. Better look at this. Better do this. This. More of the book. Oh, what else? Because there's one more for the, Wait. Oh my goodness, the little scribble paper that I'm writing on. There we go. Okay, star number 3. Empathy. Psst, pass me that note. Okay. I mean, the teacher's right behind us, so we're probably gonna get caught. So don't mess this up. Don't get caught, don't get caught, don't get caught, don't get caught, don't get caught. Somehow I managed to do it successfully with the teacher just right there! Yes, I leveled up on knowledge too! Now I'm curious about how my empathy and courage are as well. Memorize cauldron shape. See the object in your head as it will look mended. Perhaps this will help you successfully execute Reparo. Sure thing. Hold on, let me just check. I am about 10 points away from leveling up. And empathy, kinda past halfway there. Okay, so I'll do Wanda because it's like 2. And then all I have to do is just basically... Wait, can I... Yeah, I can't watch ads, so this time I'll just wait. Personally, I love this 8-hour time limit, so it just gives me enough time to fully get all my energy back and then do so with the lesson. Red books, I'll take those. Because I'll need them for adopting pets. You should be able to picture the object fully in your mind. Try it now. Okay, let's recall it. I recall a full cauldron, not broken. Prepare to cast Reparo, not Reparo. The time has come. Cast Reparo. Okay. Yep. I see the broken cauldron in half. Got my wand ready. We need to transcribe. And this. Okay, I'll do some courage. Yes, I leveled up on courage, finally! Now all that's left is empathy to level up to 10. But anyways, cast Reparo. Okay, here we go. Spiral. Spiral, 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 spiral. Did it! Now let's see it. Good as new! Oh, now it's time to learn Revelio. Sure. But I'm pretty sure I might need... I just get poofed outside of the classroom just to go back in? Oh, this time the classroom's empty. Oh, okay. I've been very impressed with your work ethic, Miss Spirits. You have made great progress in Transfiguration both in the classroom and in your private studies. Wait, I thought I declined your offer for private studies. Did you change your mind? Thank you, Professor. Do you think I'm finally ready to learn Revelio? I do. Please pay close attention. The Revelio charm is used to show the true form of things and to make the invisible visible. Let us begin. Yeah, 3 hours. Okay, get a bit of a head start, but knowing me, I'll have to, like, wait for extra energy, because I know I don't have enough energy now, but within the 3-hour time period, and that I have to wait every 4 hours for energy. We'll just see how it goes. Anyways, concentrate, Miss Spirits. Sure thing. Okay, so I'm focusing you. So what are you doing with your wand? Nothing happened. But I love how the way you were holding your wand so daintily-like. But I guess... mind your form. And this. You may now attempt to cast the Revelio charm, Miss Spirits. Uh-oh. I love how it's in the shape of an heart, too. That's amazing. Okay, easy does now. Don't mess up. Oh, that was easy peasy. Like, come on. Revelio. Woo, kitty. Hello, kitty. You're so cute. Well done, Miss Spirits. I trust you will find this spell useful. It can reveal messages, disguises, and even secret passages. It's time to return to that corridor to see what I can find. Oh yeah, we gotta have the success and learn the Revelio. Also, I think the sound effect went mute. Hopefully I'll get sound back. Oh, look at me in the classroom! Oh, I have to meet Rowan in 3 hours. Great, tonight we'll search the icy corridor. Okay, cool. This is so cool. I'm in the classroom with the cat. I'm just, like, scribbling notes, and then Mcgonagall in the chair. So then, wait. Is there anything else I can do? No, just pretty much meet up with Rowan. Oh, wait, I learned a spell, so technically I can, get the reward, right? Yeah, I can get some extra 5 jewels. Oh, Revelios. Why did I say Revelio? I'm gonna pronounce the spells completely wrong. But anyways, only 2 more to learn in Transfiguration for the year, which is Porcupine to Pincushion and Spongify. Interesting.